Holy crap, what's up?
Hey, what's going on? That first game, that was some crazy build. I think it pretty much completely countered those burrowed roaches. Have you
The
seen
what?
that? Them just
No,
go...
I haven't. If I would have been tighter in my everything, like if I would have had one more round of 8 roaches in there, I think I would have held that off. Because I had burrow and I had roach speed, but I was just like barely like I didn't really have the army to deal with it. Yeah, I think. But like he was sniping, he sniped some drones earlier on, and then I lost that first scout drone, blocking his hatchery, which I shouldn't have. So like little errors like that, I think, kind of shorted me out on army at the end. Like I had burrowed roaches plus speed, and he had no speed, or even the ability to get an oversteer. So I think I could have tiled that if I would have had one more round of roaches in there.
Yeah, What do you think about the Code B players? I didn't know they were, like, this good.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything. I mean, the first match was pretty much a 2-base all one. If he doesn't kill my expansion with that attack, he loses 100% because I have burrow plus roach speed.
Well,
Even if he had a lair on the way behind it, even if he had a lair morphing as he came to my base, like I don't think there's any way he could have saved his third from that point, and he would have lost all of his roaches walking back to his base because I would have had speed plus burrow. There's no way he could have saved him.
that's true.
For the second game, I made a really bad assumption. Typically in cross positions on Shakuras, like if the overlords are flying by each other, you're not going to do a 10 pool or a 9 pool or something because obviously it would be scouted and the other person could respond. So knowing that, I just went straight to his expansion to scout his expansion timing and everything. And then I got there and I noticed there wasn't an expansion. So if I would have just sent my overlord straight to his base, I would have seen that he pulled really early. I would have saved larva for lings and I would have been in a way better spot. But instead I was totally unprepared for it.
Did you see the 6 lings with your second overlord by that Zelnaga watchtower?
I didn't see the 6 lings, but I saw 2 lings, and the only reason you would ever send 2 lings to your opponent's base that early is because there's 6 lings in front of it. Like, you would never just pull early and send 2, so I knew they were coming, but by the time I knew they were coming, I had already morphed all my drones, and I was way too far. I wasn't in a position to respond well to it.
So, do you think, what is your weakest matchup, would you say?
Honestly, I think it's early to mid-game ZVT.
So... And I actually created a thread on Reddit, so there's 2 questions for you. The first one's from Holy Snap. Destiny, do you have any plans on moving to Korea, like every other pro gamer in North America?
I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. But right now, the thing that hurts the most is having the baby in America. Yeah. I kind of don't want to leave him for 3 months.
Yeah. And, how about Grubby's play yesterday? Let's talk a little about that. Did you think, like, how he handled the PvZ matchup will change your playstyle at all?
Game 1 was really, really, really good. I went over the replay, and I talked over it with a friend, and I think I just needed to be more aggressive, but he played really, really, really well. I think there was a spot in Game 1 where I could have won if I would have attacked right after he did, because he just had a bunch of temp wires with no energy, and he really didn't have anything else, but, I mean, other than that, everything, I mean, he seemed like he played really well. Game 2 was, again, it was a really bad mistake. In Game 2, I tried to 6-pool, but then I built drones instead of a spawning pool, which is, I don't remember if do you remember seeing that?
I didn't actually get a chance to watch the games. I'm probably going to watch
the
VODs.
Yeah, wait, that was with a different person. Yeah, never mind, sorry. Yeah, I went to 6 pool, I put the drone to make a spawning pool, and then after that, I built 3 drones. So I was sitting at 9 out of 10 after saving up 200 minerals. It was really dumb. And then Game 3, he did like a Stargate opening, and then he followed it up with like a 5-gate or something, which was really strong, and I killed him. But no, Grubby played really, really, really well.
Yeah, I think Grubby's a really good player. A lot of people don't give him credit just because, like, his results haven't been that good, but in the NASL, he did go, like, losing a lot, didn't win that much, but every series was pretty much 1-2 with very close games, so he is definitely one of the better players that doesn't get much credit. But changing...
Yeah, he's probably the best PvZer I've ever played, I think. I don't think I've ever played anybody that was as scary in PvZ.
And, let's see. Changing topics a little bit, back to MLG. I just heard something that was a little bit, odd. Do you know what I'm going to be talking about, weather-wise?
Oh, yeah, there's a hurricane?
Yeah. Have you done much looking into that? Do you think, like...
I mean, if it happens, it happens. I'll be driving, so it's not like I'm not going to have a flight delayed or anything.
Okay, because I was just thinking, I was like, there's going to be a lot of Koreans that want to go back to Korea. If, flights get canceled, that could suck.
Yeah, that would suck. Well, I don't think the flights should be canceled. They would just get delayed, wouldn't they? Well, how often are international flights coming in and out? I don't even know.
I don't know either, but it would definitely be kind of odd. And someone saying more people have posted questions to Reddit.
Have you ever heard anything about getting a VPN to play in Korea?
Idra has actually talked about that. He says it doesn't help that much. Do you experience much lag, or?
It's on and off. On some days it's okay, on other days it's not good at all. Like today, I almost paused the third match. I don't know if you, I mean you can't really tell, but like holy shit. Or I mean from your perspective, but I was literally getting like a second and a half latency on my clicks. Like my bane links were just dying, and I didn't cancel that spine crawler, even though I was like sat there and I was smashing the escape key and then it dies. I'm getting a little bit tilted from it.
Yeah, there was actually, I'm not sure if you felt it. I don't know exactly where you live, but on the East Coast, we had a pretty big earthquake. Did you hear about that?
I haven't.
Yeah, I think the cable goes from New York to Korea that serves your internet pipe, and that could have something to do with it if one of those cables got damaged in the earthquake. But yeah, there was a pretty big earthquake here, and I was at the epicenter on the 12th floor of a skyscraper, so definitely pretty difficult. Let's see, more questions? Any plans on joining any team?
Not right now, no. I'm just kind of doing my own thing.
I kind of like that about you. I think that's the reason most people watch. If you joined a team, I'm sure you're going to agree with me. If you don't, let me know. You wouldn't really be able to voice yourself as much as you do. You're really straightforward and honest. I think that's why everyone likes you. If you joined a team, you may have to plug a sponsor, which you don't really believe. Like saying RAM helps your computer tremendously or play better at StarCraft. Kind of stretching the truth. I can't really see you doing that.
Yeah, my Kingston RAM makes it so that I can play StarCraft 2 and stream it. Yeah.
But
no, I'm not bashing anybody.
I think I could see you using RAM to comb your hair, though.
Maybe. Isn't there a lot of static electricity in it? Wouldn't that be bad for the RAM sticks, actually?
I don't know. It probably would. Let's see. How do you feel about ZVZ? Many people complain about being a coin flip, but apparently Raw Berry feels otherwise.
I don't think it's a coin flip at all, actually. I've been working on it a lot. I'm really sad that I got fucked so hardcore in these 3 games, but I think it all comes down to scouting, early game. And once I get past the early game, I'm really confident that I can beat anybody in the late game. But yeah, I mean, ZVZ, the only coin flippish parts, it feels, are the early game. I feel like the build I'm doing now, I'm doing like 16 hatch, 15 gas, 14 pull with defensive bane links, I think should be able to hold most early game shenanigans. And then it's up from there, it's just all about scouting and reacting to what your opponent's doing.
Yeah, and there was something. The game 1. That was pretty intense. I'm not sure if the observers felt it, but I did. The scouting both you and him were doing was pretty tremendous, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty big. It's really important.
Like, at any point in the game, you guys had 2 or 3 lings trying to run in and check the middle line, probably to see the drone count, to see, hey, you building units?
Yeah.
How many more months of practice do you think before you'll get in the GSL?
I have no idea. I've been practicing with some Code A players, and like they're insane, like insanity. Like it's hard to imagine that there's a whole other group of Code S players above the insane Code A players that I play. So, I mean, I don't know. The competition is really, 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 really strong. There's like this whole legion of unknown, amazingly good Korean players that would easily be top 20 or top 30 GM in like North America or EU that nobody even knows about, that all play in the GSL. So I don't know. Yeah,
it's commonly believed that getting into Code A through the Code A qualifiers is harder than winning MLG.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that people are saying if you want to get into Code A, the best way to do it is via MLG.
And I'm starting to believe that after seeing these 2 players. Like, people I was talking to, I talked to Elky a bit the other day. I'm not sure if you know who that is. And another person that went over into Korea, Last Shadow, who is on Gosu Gamers.
Yeah, GG. Yeah.
And they were saying, like, these guys could be Code S. They're that good. They're just... I wasn't sure if it was hype or not, but they're definitely playing good. What?
Which guys could be?
The guy you played yesterday, Skit.
Oh.
And, he said it was easily Code A level. In Galaxy, they said it was easily Code A, so... Trying to think if there's anything more. Let me refresh this really quick. What are your expectations for the Hut of the Swarm expansion?
I don't even know. I don't even want to think about it. I'm not looking forward to it at all, so I haven't given it any thought at all.
So, we should take a poll. Do you think the bunkers are going to be changed?
I have no idea. Don't even know. Don't even know. I try not to think about balance too much. I just try to learn the game as it is, and then go from there.
That is definitely good. And, when do you going to be getting Nathan's training?
Probably several years from now. He's still kind of young. He's not even 6 months old yet, so.
So probably the Legacy of the Void expansion, knowing Blizzard's time cycle.
Maybe. It'll be done when it's done.
Yeah. What was something else? Who do you want to play against, like... I guess this is going to be a while from now, since you're going to MLG. I know you get back a little after. Probably at the start of next month would be a safe date. What do you want to play against? Like, is there any style you want to go against? Any race?
Anybody. I mean, anybody's good. Any more tournament, best of 5, best of 7 experience, so anybody's good.
Do you... okay, this is coming from Mudkip. He's a Reddit. I know him in many tournaments. Do you think your Infestor play is going to change the metagame in Korea at all?
I don't know. Probably not. I really don't care. I don't follow metagame trends. I just try to do what I think is the best build and kind of go from there. Or not the best build, but I think that people rely way too much on metagame trends, and they don't use their brain as much when they play, and they just kind of follow what the current styles are. And that's why we run into these huge roadblocks where every time a new build comes out, everybody cries about imbalance, because everybody's so used to just doing the one mindless thing without having to adapt or scout or really think about the game. Protosses are kind of experiencing that now with heavy Infestor play from Zergs, because a lot of other Zergs are starting to do it now, and people are saying it's imbalanced because they want to just 6-gate, 3 base into Robo every game. So, I don't know.
And, let's see, there was something else. Do you have anything else on your schedule coming up besides MLG?
I don't think so. Nothing big.
Do you plan on going to that IPL thing as a spectator? I'm not sure if you... I don't know if it's invite only. I'm assuming it is.
I'm not sure. I think there's qualifiers for it.
And someone's asking, how do you plan on making your ZVT better?
I don't know. I'm working on it a lot right now. I'm thinking about it a lot.
I think the main thing is just scouting. That seems to be what your issue is most of the time. Whenever you get to late games, you do very well.
Yeah.
And if someone wants me to get you versus MMA.
That would be interesting.
Let's see. Trying to think. Going scroll up.
Oh wait, yeah, never mind. It is. You can qualify for the IPL. They're doing qualifiers.
Okay.
I played in one. Forgot.
So you're going to be playing in all those qualifiers to try to get in?
Probably. I think so.
What do you think about the event, the IPL? It's going to be 21 and over to actually attend as a spectator. Of course, Poker Bunny can play. Players are allowed to play below 21, but to watch it, you have to be 21. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I don't really know. I think that's a management thing. There's a lot of kind of iffy stuff. I mean, it's a really cool idea, but the two biggest problems I think that I've talked to people about are, one, the whole under 21 thing really sucks for spectators because this game has a lot of fans that are under 21, and two, the airport situation is a problem too. Like the Atlantic City airport doesn't really do international flights, so people who fly in are going to have to go to a distant airport. They're going to all have to be shuttled in. Hopefully nobody misses a match, stuff like that. I don't know, that'll be...
That sucks. Yeah, I didn't even know about that flight thing. I live actually close to Atlantic City, so
yeah,
that is good.
Yeah, the Atlantic City airport doesn't really do international flights. I don't think any big flights going to there.
I think it'd be pretty insane seeing Kiwi Kaki play the poker tables.
Maybe, yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. And I think that's gonna be it. I don't see any more questions really coming in. Oh! In the last game, I think you addressed it. Why do you go, like, in the last game you went gas, hatchery, pool?
I put my hatch down a little bit late. It was kind of silly.
Oh, okay, so...
It's supposed to be 16 hatch, 15 gas, 14 pool.
Okay.
And I accidentally put it early.
Yeah, that'd be confused. I was like, he's going for gas, and then he's going to throw down a pool when he has about 350 minerals, and there goes the hatchery. So, just a quick mistake. Probably you were dealing with the lag and were a little bit upset at that point.
A little bit. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I think people watching from my end could see. Like, there was literally like about a second and a half delay on every click, and microing banelings is impossible with it. Especially with the opening he's doing. Like, if I have banelings and links there, I should never get ran over by links. But oh man, it was pretty frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I might look into trying the whole VPN thing, and I'll see if that works at all. But
It's definitely worth a shot. And is there anything you want to say? Any plugs?
thanks for having the matches for me and setting everything up.
Okay, and I will talk to you after MLG again. This will be returning just probably near the beginning of next month. That sound reasonable to you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, take care and have a good night, Destiny.
All right, thank you very much.